Welcome into episode 20, Burn After Listening. One until we get a lot of money from someone. I'm not sure who. Someone could please DM me who that is. I'd appreciate it. We have an exciting episode this week. We have an interview with none other than CoKane. It's at Kane's Cab Driver on Twitter. That's coming up here shortly. But before, wanted to get a couple house cleaning items. I'm not sure really what to say. Layminator, you got a permanent ban.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, like seven people see my tweets and I get one like, and it's always you guys, one of you guys. Um, and I think it was just, I don't even know what tweet it was. I think it was the tweet where there was a decent amount of, I don't know, people from south of the border on the steps of the Senate. And I tweeted, they all came in one minivan. And I thought that was a pretty good tweet. And all of a sudden, all of a sudden I'm banned. I wake up. I went to bed at like I don't know 6 p.m. or something that night, and I woke up 6 a.m. the next day, and I was banned. So yeah,
That,
that's
that, that
Brutal,
seems
bro.
that seems to be how it goes. Like when I got banned too, it kind of was like it was kind of just I woke up in the morning after saying some maybe over the line stuff the previous night, and I just woke up to a ban, no explanation. I think I've appealed about 35 to 40 times by now. They've completely cut me off from even appealing, so I don't know. It's a weird process they got over there because if you see that they if you tweet the F word that rhymes with like or that's like for the pile of sticks thing, uh, it, they uh, they just flag it now and you can't even see the tweet unless you click on something like it's like this tweet violated our rules or whatever, which is crazy, dude. Like even if you're not using it in a derogatory way.
Yeah, and like let me know what it is too, so I don't do it again. And I was about to bring that up too. You guys both got banned for stuff that was so soft. Like I was like, it's not even worth getting like upset about because it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty
Mario,
fucking ridiculous,
Mario, how
honestly.
does that word go again? I just so I don't use it and get banned on Twitter. How what is
It's the British word for a cigarette.
Yeah, a fag. Yeah, that's what they say.
They usually say a pants.
yeah.
It's
So
both, man.
yeah, so I mean, I fought tooth and nail for those 85 followers too. So it was a real bummer waking up to just back to square one. So you can find me at it is a one and then Aminator. I don't know. Let me see. A
We'll,
Y.
we'll tag it in the
Yeah,
post.
it's
Yeah.
one AYMINATOR.
Yeah. Six
Bang.
followers already. The
Got it.
train is rolling. Get on the tracks. Let's have a fun time, boys.
Hop on early so you're not considered a bandwagon when he's got 30,000 bitches in his DMs.
Seriously. Yeah, so follow him. I mean, he definitely deserved more than 84 followers. He's got, the third most viewed blog too. I mean, and he did that with almost no followers. So good job.
Put me to shame.
great blog? Great blog.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Let's talk about those blogs real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Burnerblogs.com. We've all got blogs up. All of us are going to blog once a week. Chris, Krusty, and Drunk Yotes just had a blog posted each. If you want a blog, email it to, I've got it right here. It's blogsfromburners@gmail.com.
We'll post that below too, boys and girls.
Yeah. But so go ahead and blog. We're going to have some exciting content coming out, some funny stuff. Because, I mean, with Twitter, unless you buy the Twitter Blue, you're capped on characters. And then who wants to read that long of a tweet? People have funny stories. They've got, funny takes on things that are a bit more long form. Not everyone can, like, fart it into a mic. So we're going to blog. It's going to be funny. It's going to be great. We'll do some fun stuff on there. Maybe even, like, most valuable burner. We're, like, midway through the year. Does anyone have any front runners for that?
Uh, I'm gonna say hands down. This is no disrespect to any other burner. My first overall pick to the Chicago Blackhawks right now goes to Atticus. Like the guy's a fucking animal. He's a monster, dude. Like every honestly, he goes viral once a week. Like he's just literally sending banger after banger out. Like he tweeted today. such a perfect day to leave your kids in a hot car. And it's like all week it's like above 105 degrees. And it's like, dude, like it's so simple, but it's so good. You know what I mean? Like, how did I not think of that? But at the same time, it's like that's fucking good, dude. So
Those are
yeah,
the best tweets that are always just like, how did I not think of that? Like,
yeah, like
genuinely,
he
how did I not think of that?
he constantly does it too. He's always posted bangers. So for me personally, if it was the 6 month out of year and we were doing like a halfway through the season kind of pick, mine would be Atticus. I think it's at Atticus Smith 14 or something like
Yeah.
that.
I'd have to go with a bit, and not necessarily even a dark horse. And I know we just brought him up, but CoKane, like he doesn't tweet that frequently. Maybe he like kind of goes like high and low on when he does tweet, but when he does, it's like every single time it cracks me up. I'm dying laughing. He's always got funny content, funny things to say, funny ass retweets too. Like his whole account. I know, and he doesn't go on there much, so maybe he doesn't get as much love as he should be. But yeah,
He definitely he's definitely like tweets in spurts, but when he tweets, it's good shit, right? I've been
yeah.
dying lately at Ilya Kovalchuk's his reply game right now is just fucking bonkers, dude. I
That
see
OnlyFans model is now like
she
saying
wants.
year before Ilya. Yeah, dude, she does want him.
I don't blame her. He's a stud, but like it's like funny because like her reply like "Hey Ilya" or whatever, and like his replies get more likes than every single tweet that she posts. Like
Yeah.
it's actually hilarious. Her biggest fans are part of the Burnerverse, but yeah,
Have you guys done like a end of the year burner versus award show or award,
Dude,
tweet or something like that? Because we should definitely do an episode like that.
we
there
can
was
definitely do an episode like that. Petrie kind of wanted to do like the superlatives last year and asked me to help, but like, dude, I don't think you understand how much time it took for MVB on like putting together a bracket. There was like over 162 burners, and then I put out a Twitter poll for every single one.
yeah,
Had to
that was
tally up the votes, people moving on, and I was having to do it daily because we had so many rounds, and I was just like a little burnt out because I worked so hard for the burners. Like I don't never get enough credit.
that's why you're the prime sinister, brother.
Yeah, right.
You put the work in.
But
But yeah,
yeah,
that was crazy. Actually, that was pretty cool. What was top four? It was like obviously not a big deal, but you won. Probably.
no, I didn't. I didn't win.
Oh, was it? Oh, were you?
Fucking Hoyts beat me, dude,
I
by
thought
like two votes.
you beat him.
No, Hoyts beat me by 2 votes, and I said it last year too. I was like, this will be my only chance ever to win this. I was like,
Yeah,
I'll never. I was like, I will never get close enough. People are getting too big, and I just, dude, I ran out of fire at the end.
and then Sherlock and I tied for third place. We
Yeah,
like shared the trophy. We kissed each other on the lips a little bit. It's nice.
yeah. I mean, I definitely didn't destroy my laptop when I lost.
Can't even win the own game that you rigged.
I didn't fucking rig it.
I know. I know.
I
We
I'm in love with your Hermie. His tweets and his replies, just every single one is just unbelievable, hysterical. And then honorable mention for me would go to the brave soldiers in every Mean Girls Twitter post, all their replies, like like military esque discipline, replying to everyone saying, "Oh, oily girl has an opinion. Oil girl this, oil girl that,"
very
and
nice.
just just clowning on them every chance they get. And it's funny because um, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that they don't have a lot of followers on. They don't have a lot of followers on Twitter, like a lot of interactions. So the majority of the time, they're getting ratioed every single reply from one of
Oh yeah,
those
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Rudy does it every time.
Salute to service, really.
it's
Fuck
sick.
yeah.
Great to see. But all right, let's hop into Stardom Situm because I definitely want to get over to this interview. Um, I'll add in the ad later. Does anyone want to go first? Wario, why don't you go first?
My stardom this week. Oh, I'm gonna have to go with. Oh fuck! I'm gonna do my situm first. My situm is gonna be bug bites. I'm absolutely covered head to toe in mosquito bites, and I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Like all day today, I'm itching like I've got like literal bugs under my skin.
No, no, stop.
Release them, but like my just from sitting on the porch, like we got a lot of fucking mosquitoes around here, so I need to get some spray or something like that. But I'm gonna say my stardom this week would be I'm gonna have to say fuck me. Oh, that's a hard one. I'll just say my stardom this week will be cigarettes. I'm really hard back on the darts, boys.
You
There's
really?
no problem with
Yeah,
that.
it came out of nowhere too. I was like huge into vapes, then I quit vapes for like a long time, and then I've been on the rogues and zins like crazy, but my buddies all just smoke cigs, and it's like when I'm around them, it's like give me a fucking smoke, you know what I mean? And now I'm smoking like a pack a day, so uh, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm starting cigs this week.
That's actually a little controversial. I'll go next because I kind of hit the opposite here. So my situm is actually going to be nicotine addiction, because every single time I go out to a bar, I don't bring in my cigs with me because I'm gonna quit, like whatever, I don't need it, I'll be fine tonight, I'll hold back, and then after 2 drinks I'm walking to the nearest gas station or driving there to buy a pack, and now I have literally 5 half packs on my desk and they just keep multiplying, and I do it
So
every time.
you do that as like a self control kind of thing.
Yeah, and then it never works. And so I keep buying the cigs and I'm spending more money on cigs, and I just have so many here on my desk, and now I got to smoke them during the week to get rid of them before they go bad.
Yeah, you don't you would hate for them to go bad. You don't want
Yeah,
them to grow
seriously.
old. or something.
It's wasteful for them to go bad.
Yeah, it
I
is.
it's it's from my experience with the nicotine, like it's never me, it's always everybody else. It's not me, it's everybody else. I just have friends that are just have way stronger with their vices, and like it's like it's like fuck man, you're gonna twist my arm and make me smoke this cig, and like just because I'm hammered and I kind of want to rip up a cig. Ugh, like, and I hate being addicted to shit. Like I can't stand having to have a zin in 24/7 when I'm drinking, but it's like fuck, what else am I gonna do? You know, like just
Yeah, right.
alcoholic. What am I not? Like,
Nick's
Yeah.
good. It's good.
So yeah, so that's my sit-in this week, and then my stardom is football. The NFL's back on Thursday. A lot of people say it's the best sport. Hockey's still my favorite, but I'm still excited for the.
What is that, Wario?
Yeah,
Do you want to do that one again?
I don't even. It's probably not even the right one. I'm fucking stoned over here, boys. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I don't even know what that's for. Final countdown, boys.
Oh,
That was
Yeah,
fun. That was fun.
I've been seeing a lot of guys getting in fights in practice. These guys are fucking animals, but they're probably just trying to
they're
earn these
fired, they're
fun.
fired up. I mean, some would say it's being a bad teammate, but whatever.
I know that's what I think too. Some people look at it positive, like they're trying to make their spot on the team or whatever. But it's like, well, at the end of the day, if you're trying to hurt your own teammate, you're kind of a fucking asshole.
see, I don't think it's not as personal as that. It's just like it's hot out, you're tired. The
Well,
test,
then they need to fucking smarten up and get themselves under control.
yeah.
These are grown men.
It's just a high test environment.
Yeah, I
Like
guess.
look at hockey, like it's just a high test environment. Like dudes fight. Like it's same thing with football, but it's just dudes fight. Like sometimes, and usually it doesn't even escalate to the fact of like blows being exchanged, but sometimes it's just like a punch. Travis Kelsey's a bitch for what he did though. Like the guy hit him like a second late, and Travis was swinging on him. Such horseshit, fucking pussy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, good start and sit-em for me. Layminator, why don't you go next?
Okay, so my sit-em is the Cartoon Network. Did you guys see the Cartoon Network is tomorrow, as of August 1st, it will be done. Today's the last day. Like
No shot.
yeah, the network is going like off air, whatever you call it. I don't know how that works, but yeah, Cartoon Network is done after today. Isn't that crazy? All of our childhood.
Was
Yeah.
that show 16 on Cartoon Network? 16.
I don't know.
I think so. I
Who
think
worked
so.
in the, like
That
the
show was
lemon at the
horse-
mall?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I used to get like boners watching that shit. Dude. I don't know why.
Yeah, on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yo, Wario, that just reminded me. I don't know who came up with the word boner, but whoever came up with the word boner was just completely like the most right person ever because that's exactly what it is. It's a boner.
Yeah, it's spot on. You're goddamn right. It is.
Like
Um,
it's a
and then
boner.
my stardom is NCAA coaches. I don't know if you guys saw, but Deion Sanders made his player throw up 7 times. Made one of his players throw up 7 times, and
Holy
then
shit.
and then people are giving Nick Saban shit because he's keeping players in full pads outside for 2 hours. I'm not a football guy. I was a hockey guy, so we were always inside usually doing shit, and I was a goalie, so I was just stretching while everybody else was running around. But that doesn't sound that bad. And that sounds like if you're getting paid millions of dollars, which some of them are at this point, you could do that. 2 hours a day in the sun. I know it's in Alabama, it's probably hot, but like people are shitting on both Deion Sanders and Nick Saban when it's like it feels like this is just what all coaches do everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know 25 burners off the top of my head who are working 8 to 10 hour shifts outside in the exact same sun, and they're not whining and bitching. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how.
So people are thinking that the NCAA coaches are on the hot seat. I'm starting them. I'm
Good.
starting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing football for like 20 years, maybe not that long, 10, 15 years, dude. They can handle practice outside.
Yeah, and if they haven't, then maybe that's not where they should be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like they
Agreed.
they all, they probably all just didn't do anything in the off season, right? So it's just like when you go to tryouts. Like I know at tryouts every year for hockey, there was 2 kids that were always puking. It's
I
because
was one of them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
I remember a buddy threw up spaghetti all over like center ice one time. It was fucking gross, dude. Like it was fucking gross. I was fucking gagging.
Like not digested, like legit
No,
spaghetti.
like legit spaghetti. It's like he didn't even like he was just like swallowing full strands of spaghetti. And then he came back onto the bench and he goes into the corner of the bench and yaks up more. And I'm like, brother, get the fuck out of here, man. Like
Spaghetti
you're
might be the
two
worst
Greeks, dude.
possible yak up. Spaghetti, like if I see throwing up spaghetti, I'm gonna throw up. Like that just looks like your guts are just spilling out of you.
Yeah, it's gross.
Fucking gross.
All right.
Smokey.
Smokey, yeah.
Okay, I got 2 stardoms. Number 1 starter, Canada. Canada, I'm starting
Oh,
Canada. Elon Musk tweeted out a picture of himself, and it just said "I heart Canada" in an "I heart Canada" shirt. Not much else to it, but a shout out to our neighbors up north.
Yeah, that was a
Take it.
You dig
yeah, that
it?
was a great shout out for Canada.
Yeah.
This is a
Oreo.
fucking shithole, but I guess.
My other stardom is this is a little generic, but just bear with me here. Is just hanging out and smoking weed with your boys. I recently went back up to my college town this weekend, which I'll get into later on my situm yeah, my situm. Um, Went back up, and instead of going out and trying to talk to girls and other uh, gay stuff like that's not fun and that costs a lot of money, we all just split a 30 and got pizza and played poker and watched the fights, which were incredible, by the way.
That's sick.
Awesome
And it
fights.
was just like a lot of laughs, and my eyes were actually looked like coin slots, and I couldn't see shit, and I felt like I felt like the fights were like a video game. It was insane. It's just incredible when you watch people do that stuff when you're just grilled. So it's my other
Fuck yeah.
stuff.
Fuck
Me
yeah.
too.
Great times with your boys.
Yeah, of course, of course. And then my situm is moving out. I had to move out of my old apartment today, yesterday, and it just sucked. Really, it was not that fun, and it's just a sad, like a melancholy feeling that you're moving on because you spent so much time with this one kid, and it's like just a lot of laughs together. Had one last hurrah where we got grilled and watched a movie, but it's just like just a bummer, man. So and also moving out is the biggest pain in the ass in the world. You have to clean everything. You know, oven hasn't been cleaned in a year. Air fryer, you have to take it all out. Nothing's. I haven't vacuumed my room in a grip. Like it was just ever really just such big balls. So moving out on the is my sit 'em.
Dude, whenever I moved out in college, I always was like, looked at the amount of work that I had to do to clean at the end of the summer or end of this year, whenever. And I was just like, you know what, dude? I don't even need the security deposit back. Like, just let them handle it. Always got fucked, always regretted it, but I never wanted to do the work.
Dude, they can keep it, man. I don't give a rat's ass. Like take
Yeah.
money. I'm just like I'm sorry about all the holes in the drywall. Like my bad. Like keep it.
The worst thing is you try and clean so good, and then they just hire a professional cleaner to come in anyways.
Yeah. And then they still charge you because they had to hire him for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. They're a bunch of fucking scammers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like always fucking shitty when you're like, and you're like closing a chapter of your life or whatever. Like, but at the end of the day,
Dude, we should start a scam business where we advertise to college students that will clean so well that you'll get your security deposit back, but just like exit scam everyone. Like we'll do it at like 3 or 4 schools and just get all the money and then just like go offline and just not clean.
I'm down.
I'm down, dude. We gotta. This podcast needs some get rich quick schemes. So if you have any on deck, let us know. I'm
Yeah, if
down.
everyone could start Venmoing me like a dollar listening to this so I can keep paying for this stuff, I'd appreciate it.
We should get that like acrylic paint that like seniors put on their cars and just say 21st birthday, buy us a drink and just put the make a Venmo for this podcast and just have that be it. So everybody's like Venmoing, oh, free drinks. It's like
Dude,
money straight to the pod, baby.
I saw a car the other like last week or 2 weeks ago and it said like buy the recently divorced woman a drink. And I went to Venmo and I requested from it, dude, and they like hit accept thinking I was sending the money and I got $25.
No,
yeah.
They were commenting like, you're such a piece of shit, how could you do this, like trying to like find my socials and stuff, and I was just like, nope.
Nope.
That's what you get for not being able to keep a man, you stupid bitch.
You should have messaged her back and been like, hey, you just got burned, bitch.
Yeah.
You just got pantsed.
What the hell, bozo?
and
Holy fuck.
Awesome.
All right, we're gonna throw it over to CoKane now. Really funny interview. Thanks everyone for listening and have a great week.
Into the Burn After Listening podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got a special little treat for you. I'm joined here with, as always, my co-host, Burner. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Very excited. Very special interview today. I'm excited to kick it off. Let's do that.
Awesome. And we got our special guest here today. I'm sure some of you know about him from Twitter. He's gone pretty viral on TikTok as well. CoKane, how you doing, brother?
Not too bad. How about yourself, boys?
Oh, I'm doing great. I got really fucked up last night and woke up in a garage with the lights on and the door open. So
There you go. Piss your
sounds
pants?
like no, it's not my parents' house. This is at my friend's house. And actually, my buddy was sleeping on the floor, on the concrete floor. So.
No, I meant like you piss your pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
but,
okay, got you.
Wait, so where were you sleeping then?
I was sleeping on the couch. Fully
Oh, there's a
clothed.
couch in the garage?
Yeah, there's a couch and like a table and shit like that. It's like where we go to just drink beers with the boys.
Dude, fucking man, drinking beers in the garage with the fellas, like nothing tops that.
Yeah, we were watching UFC, playing cards. I got way too drunk as per usual and ended up passing out before the final fight, which I do nearly every single time.
Yeah, that I remember the fucking Mayweather Conor McGregor fight. I didn't even make it to the fucking main fight. I was like, I can't even remember. I fucking blacked out. It was bad.
I actually started mixing in waters because I was so fucking drunk, and then I just ended up passing out. So,
Were you just drinking beer or did you have some shooters too?
I had
I'm
a
just
couple
fucking.
shots. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking, I'm just drinking fucking beers right now. Actually, believe it or not, like I don't really like drink a whole lot anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'd say like 95% of the time, like I'm fucking sending out tweets like they're sober thoughts. unfortunately.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bit scary.
That is terrifying because I know once the juices get flowing, that's when those ideas pop into my head. But if you're thinking about that stuff sober, you're definitely a real
Granted,
one.
some of it is like Adderall or like pre-workout induced. So
Yeah, right.
so I guess like technically I'm not like sober, but I'm not like fucked up.
The bugs are crawling around a little bit though.
Yeah, just like feeling all like itchy and scratchy, and then like my brain's like telling me that there's like bugs underneath my skin.
Yeah, you just gotta peel it off, rip it off, rip it off, rip it
Yep.
off.
Yep, there we go.
Since you brought it up, I actually had a question about one of your tweets. It was the when you tweeted out, "I just cranked it to a girl's Bitmoji." I wanted to know if I could see the Bitmoji.
Yeah, I got you guys.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I'm all about cranking it to whatever's in front of me. But if you're getting off to a Bitmoji, I was like, this better be the hottest Bitmoji I've ever seen in my life.
Well, like if you think about it, like so like I had like there were like definitely like nudes like saved in the chat. So I was
Yeah.
like I was doing that to like get started. And then I was like about to like make my way over to like the fucking hub, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, fuck, like this chick's Bitmoji is like bad as fuck. And then I fucking I just kind of like busted all over.
You know what? I've got this thing where I like to go to like the Daily Loud posts and then go under to like one of the girl who's like, because there's always like 10 OnlyFans chicks in there like with some horrible opinion, and I like just go into that and then like see like they're getting ratioed or something, and I click on their profile and I'll fucking rub one out to one of those idiots.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, three down in their media tab is just a full on pussy pic.
Yeah, like it's crazy, dude. It's nuts. They're using like freaking cucumbers and stuff.
All right, fella, this is the Bitmoji.
Oh my god! I actually don't blame you, dude. That's nuts.
See, like I was just like, dude, there's cum everywhere, man. I had like cum like all over my fucking carpet and shit, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna have to fucking carpet clean this shit.
You're gonna have to get a pressure washer out. Anyways, I was looking through your Twitter there, CoKane, and I got a question for you. What is it about Chili's that you love so much? Because I see that you're a big fan of Chili's.
Yeah,
I just like to know why.
I don't know. There's just something about like getting like fucking like retarded at like a family like a middle class like family establishment that's just like fucking hilarious. Like I'm gonna be honest, I haven't like been to Chili's in probably like I don't know, probably like 6 or 7 months, but like I don't know, it's just really funny to me, I guess.
I like it. I do understand where you're coming from, where the vibe like where there's like that there's a dude that's in there with his family and his fat fucking wife, and like you just know that they're behind on their fucking rent. And the kids are just two spoiled little fucks who like don't even try in the little league fucking baseball that they have him in, and you just know that he's just so close
Just
to pulling the
spending
trigger.
it all in like
He's so close.
Cole's parking lot.
Yeah, I do like the layouts at Chili's though. I like the one that I'm most familiar with. It's got like a wraparound bar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Like the waitress was super hot.
Dude, Chili. I don't know what it is about Chili's waitress, but like as long as they're like 9 times out of 10 they're fucking rockets for some reason. Like I don't know if they're getting like fucking like ex Hooters girls or just like fed up with like fucking old white guys like touching their ass and shit, but but like they're all fucking smoked, so it's
there's no way there's scumbags that come into fucking Chili's and don't smack a couple fucking waitresses' asses either. It's not that much better than Hooters.
Dude, yeah, dudes are so fucking horny. I was thinking about that the other day, dude. Like the amount of like that we don't think about how horny dudes are and like the lengths they'll go to nut and do stuff is actually insane.
Well, he just said that he cranked it to a Bitmoji. So
there's
your prime example.
That's like over the internet. Like I'd never do something like that in real life. Like,
that's still, it's awesome though. Don't worry, buddy. I've been I've been caught down and out a couple times too.
Dude, man, that fucking
Dude, last night I woke up this morning and I messaged this chick that I do not talk to and just asked her to send me nudes, and I don't remember, like, and it was at like 3 in the morning. I do not remember it, and I felt like such a fucking clown, dude.
bro. Once you get the zoomies, like it's fucking bad, man. Like you're fucking talking to chicks that you'd never fucking in a lifetime ever talk to if you like weren't horny. But then like they're like you like make plans to like try and like link up. And then like you fucking come. Like, like you're just like Jesus fucking Christ, like what's wrong with me?
You basically
Dude,
want to just like delete her off everything.
Yeah,
I've done that before too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like kind of a piece of shit move, but like at the same time, it's like, why do you look like that?
Yeah. And you know what? She let it happen too. So whatever.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding.
her
Yeah,
own
she was
fault, too.
fucking entertaining the idea, so
Exactly.
takes fucking two to salsa.
Yeah, you're right, buddy.
Yeah, it does. I actually had another question for you. So you've tweeted about, being in the armed forces, quite a little bit. So my question there is, do you get a disability check, and can I have some of it?
Yes, so I do get a disability check. And the links that I had to fucking go to with the fucking VA for it was fucking insane. And no, you can't. because like it's paying my car payment, and so
Do you think that it has something to do with Biden? Perhaps, maybe.
yeah, no, it's definitely it's definitely the liberals are at fault for it. I think
They usually are about everything.
except for AOC, she has nothing to do with it. She's a fucking
She's a fucking
queen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely the liberals. I'd even go as far as to say maybe the shadow government. Who knows? But
not to get political or
yeah,
anything.
not to get fucking political. But the government's ran by fucking lizards. All right.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. Trust me.
Oh,
what are some of the, like, take me through like a daily, like a day in the life, like while you're on camp or whatever, like a training or whatever.
Yeah. So granted, this is gonna be like really like specific to like my job. So I was a rifleman in the fucking Marine Corps, but it also kind of depends on like what's going on too. If you like just got back from like deployment or you're like in the middle of a workup. But like typically if like I guess like average work day probably would be like wake up at 5 o'clock and then go do like squad PT, so like physical training. So you're like doing something fucking stupid where you're like running with like a fucking 30-pound pack, 30 or 40-pound pack, and you do that for like fucking 6 miles or something dumb. And then usually like after PT you'll get told like, hey, we're like doing a class at like fucking like 9, like don't be fucking late. Like it's like gonna be up in like the fucking like 3rd floor lounge and in the barracks. So then like you go like kind of like shower and then go to the chow hall, get some food.
Is the food good?
No, it's fucking terrible. Except for
I didn't think
were you here or abroad, without like getting too specific?
this is like if you're like at like Camp Pendleton, so that's like in like Southern California, like you San Diego and fucking Los Angeles.
Were you ever deployed?
Yeah. So I did 2 deployments. We'll do like air quotes around like the 2nd deployment because I was just like in Australia for like fucking like 7.5 months.
That's kind of cool.
Sick. Yeah, that's super sick.
Yeah, my life definitely peaked when I was.
Have you ever killed someone?
Yeah, but that's when I was working at Chipotle. So.
How many exact copies of Margot Robbie are there in Australia?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, how many exact copies of Margot Robbie are there in Australia? Or Is she still like? Because I'm convinced that if I go there, I can find like a million just exactly like her. She just happens to be in America, like more in front of my face.
Yeah, so I'd probably say like 9 out of the fucking 10 girls like are like that kind of like caliber.
Holy
Um,
shit!
so like the crazy thing about like over there, like they have like I'm pretty sure they have a lot less like obesity rates
Yeah.
than like we do over in like the States. I don't know what it's like over in Canada, but
Oh no, it's the same as the states. Everything's filled with fucking preservatives and
And
has
seed
all
fucking
oils.
like.
bullshit fucking food.
You're so hung up on those seed oils, aren't you, Burner?
But
You are not a fan.
but like so like over there like they eat like a lot cleaner. Like you don't like fucking shit your pants after you get like a fucking burrito from somewhere. But um so like imagine like imagine like all the like hot chicks like in North America that like would be hot but they're fat.
Yeah.
They don't really like have that problem over there.
Wow. I've
Sick.
heard that they're very lazy over there. Is that
Yeah,
truth?
yeah, no, they're yeah. So I worked pretty closely with the like Australian Defense Force, and like they're like at least within the military, like their whole like lifestyle is like way more laid back. Like they're not waking up at like fucking like 5 o'clock in the morning getting their fucking dicks punched in. They're showing up at like 8:30, and they just go work out at the gym or something. They're not doing like some bullshit like squad PT or something. Um,
Seems like a very unserious country.
yeah, yeah, no, they're like really laid back. And then they have these things it's like every Thursday or Friday or something, but they have these things called like boozers. Um, so it's kind of like like each unit there, they have like these, well, they're called boozer. It's weird, but they're called boozers. So like imagine a fucking like imagine like a quad like at a like college campus or something. There's like a little like gazebo or something.
Yeah.
They like just get fucked up like every week. They just like
Really,
get
eh?
off work early, like 1:30 in the afternoon. They just like get fucking retarded. It's sick.
That does sound pretty cool.
That does sound unreal. So it's definitely like a different pace of life. Dude, I've been wanting to go to Australia forever, but I've been kind of worried about, the wildlife. I don't have like the best track record with animals. Like every time I get them, they just die right away. So what's the deal with like that? Are they like really, is it really dangerous there or what's, cause I've heard that too.
Honestly, as long as you like stick in the city, you'll be good. And then like pretty obvious, like if you see a spider that you've never seen before, like don't fucking touch it. Like it's
Yeah,
just kind of
that
like common sense, like don't
fair
fuck
enough.
with an animal that you haven't seen before.
Yeah,
Um,
right. Okay.
but like yeah, no, you're good. Like if you're in the city, it's pretty normal over there for the most part.
Were there any massive douchebags that you worked with?
Oh yeah, 100%. That's just like that's yeah, for sure.
I
um,
I, I feel like that's just like an obvious question, like because I feel like there's got to be like some weird kind of like almost like grade school kind of thing where it's like, oh, I'm better than you kind of deal, like where it's like very competitive.
yeah, I wouldn't even like say like that. Like like that kind of like culture, I guess. Like I'm fucking better than you, like you're a fucking bitch, kind of thing. Like that kind of
Mhm.
I guess like that kind of culture, I'd say is definitely like not necessarily encouraged, but it like
Prevalent.
yeah, prevalent because it you're like holding your buddies accountable because like at the end of the day, like you guys could be getting shot together, so like
Yeah,
you guys want to like
that's
push
fair.
each other, but you do have like fucking douchebags that like just aren't like for the boys,
Yeah.
they're just like pieces of shit, like they're not like pulling their weight, um they're just shit bags. um like I had like fuck like when I was a squad leader, like I had a fucking kid in my squad that I was in charge of, and like this dude, like I literally like have to fucking like basically like tie his fucking boots for him like in the fucking morning.
That's sad.
Yeah,
So,
like
but do they not just get fucking fired, like sent home,
no,
like if they suck?
no,
Oh,
like
it's so hard out there.
once you like make it to your unit, like you're pretty much the government's for 4 years. So like you're basically yeah, you're there until you finish out your contract, or you do something stupid enough to get booted out.
Like honorable or dishonorable discharge or whatever.
Yeah, you basically like to get something like that, you have to do something like pretty dumb. Like you'd have to like rape a chick or like not to like fucking like bring that up, but like that's like you either
Yeah,
gotta like rape someone or like fucking like kill someone to like get a dishonorable discharge. You gotta fuck up pretty bad.
So you did do that?
No.
yeah. So you're not allowed to kill anyone.
No, not like yeah, no. They only in certain circumstances.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you still have any guns?
Yeah, so I do have like a little like Glock 18, but that's just for like defending myself in like road rage incidents.
Right.
You know.
Like holding the chicks' heads while you're rinsing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hunter Biden mode.
But no, I was like into guns for a bit, like when I got out of the military, because like believe it or not, like you can't have like your own firearms like in the fucking barracks. So like I didn't really own any of them. So
Yeah,
I'm
right.
fucking already kind of rinsed right now.
That's all right.
But except for like the ones that were like issued to you. But no, I had some like personal ones like once I got out, but I dropped out of school. And I was looking into like getting into computers and that kind of stuff. So I sold all of them so I could like pay for all these like certifications that I needed to get. So yeah, and then like I just haven't really like gotten back into them anymore. Kind of just been.
The libs love that.
What's up?
The libs love that.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're jumping up and down right now.
No kidding. If it helps, actually no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that. Just kidding. That's gonna get.
So one of the burner chicks, Crack, told me to tell you what's up while we were recording this, and I just wanted to ask you if you would or not.
Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm there with you. I would as well.
I think she's got some nice cans on her, doesn't she?
She definitely has some great cans.
Yeah, fantastic cans.
I can guarantee Pants has been in those DMs multiple times.
Ah, come on, guys.
I know how you roll, you sly bastard.
You know the fucking girl burners. The day that they made that fucking girl burner group chat was like my like fucking January 6th.
Well, it's just funny how it hit, how they made it, and they were like kind of like bragging, like, "Oh, we can do this too. We can do this too," and then it just imploded within like 6 hours. Like,
But 3 hours. 3 hours
I
was literally
saw
so
that
dumb.
tweet, and I was like, the first thing that popped in my fucking mind was, "Oh fuck," because I've definitely sent my wrench to a couple.
Dude. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those deals from last night.
Yeah, holy
Yeah,
fuck.
no, exactly. That's pretty much what it is.
See, again, we were just talking about this, how horny dudes are.
Yeah, we will go to any length, honestly.
Like, I get horny, but like I would never be horny in public. Like,
no, it's
Yeah, that's fair.
if anyone was on my phone, like if anyone could have eyes on my phone 24/7, I would be a much better man. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, no kidding. Fucking. Actually, I got a funny story. So like I was drinking with some buddies down at their like college for like the weekend. It was like pretty big, party school, like SEC, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like I started like hitting off with this like fucking chick like I met like on one of the parties or whatever. And then so like we kind of like start talking for like a little bit, and then like it like fizzled out, and then she like, it was like summer, so she like came back down to like where I'm from. And I was like, oh, like, hey, like you want to go on a date or whatever. She's like, yeah, like that sounds awesome. And fucking we went to this like restaurant, and then we were gonna go to this like arcade that like served like fucking like craft like beer or something stupid. I don't know. But stuff that like chicks like, you know. But
something they can put on their Instagram.
she thought she left her phone there at the restaurant, but it was like actually like it just like fell underneath my seat. But she was like, "Hey, can I borrow your phone so I can call the place, like the restaurant that we ate at?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So like on my phone, I have like Safari and then I have Google Chrome. So Safari is like just strictly meant for fucking porn, you know? Like it's like that's like where like that's where I do like all my like degeneracy on is like Safari. And then I have like Google Chrome where it's like my normal, like if someone asks to like borrow my phone to look something up. And anyway, so she was like, "Hey, can I borrow your phone so I can look the number up of this place?" And I thought she was gonna pull up like Google Maps or like Apple Maps or something stupid. But this fucking chick picks fucking Safari. And I had like my Pornhub tab still fucking open. It was fucking just like the worst.
What was the title of the video?
It was like lesbian like squirt compilation or something. She saw that.
It would be even worse if it was like someone that like looked like her too. That would be really bad.
Terrible.
She like opens it up and it's like you typing her name into Reddit like leaked next to her.
Hey, I do got a question though. Was that the last date?
No, surprisingly not.
Wow.
Oh shit! All right, nice,
impressive.
Yeah, no.
What was her reaction?
What's up?
What was her reaction?
I think she was just like, "Oh shit," and then just like,
hey, and then she hit the tab at the bottom right to open a new tab, and it's just like 100 of them.
And it's like fucking. There's like she's seeing like I'm subscribed to like fucking like 200 different checks. And it's like, damn, you really couldn't have taken me to a nicer restaurant. Like we had to go to Olive Garden.
That's fucking awesome. I got one more question before we wrap this up. How do you find your success on TikTok? Like what's your method?
Yeah, every time I look at one of your videos, it's tens of thousands of views.
Do you have like a formula, or are you just like lucky? Like
no, I'm just like fucking like really autistic. No, I think like part of it is like definitely like picking the sounds.
Yeah,
that's definitely part of it.
Huge.
And then I think it's like the hashtags. Like if you like go like under my like more popular videos, like the fucking hashtags are just like so fucking unhinged.
Can I hire you as my social media manager?
Like I'll do it for 6 figures a year. No, I'm playing.
Okay. That's pocket change.
No, just kidding. But like, so like I'll start off. I'll do like hashtag like MLB, hashtag like NHL, like hashtag like fucking drunk driving or something stupid, and then like it'll be like LinkedIn tips or like fucking like moms of TikTok, nurses of TikTok or something like just fucking just obscene.
All right. Well, it seems to be working for you.
Yeah, and then part of it too is like you gotta have like a fucking just like absurd fucking first tweet. Like throw off for sure. I think Burner. Actually, I think he kind of gave me that pointer. But yeah,
I started to do it. I started to do it a while ago, but I just kind of stopped because I don't really have a good reason besides the fact that I don't know how bad I want a bunch of other people to see this stuff.
Yeah,
I guess, but like TikTok, like you can go like truly viral, and it's like some of the stuff I say I don't really want leading back to me. But.
That's fair. That's fair. I want with like my whole goal of TikTok is just to like have like all of my like ex-girlfriends, like I want them to like come across my fucking page so they could see like the fucking monster that they created.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude. All right. So I have one last question. I was talking about this with a group of friends last night, and I'll tell my story, but do you remember the last time that you like fully shit your pants was?
And
if you never have, you never have. Some people never have. I definitely have.
I think it was it was definitely in like It's definitely like boot camp for sure. So like, believe it or not, like boot camp, it's not, you're not like just fucking like shooting guns all the time. Like there's like a lot of
Yeah.
like fucking classes that you have to go into. And so like if you have to like take a piss or like go shit your brains out or whatever in one of these classes, you have to like stand up, and then like one of your drill instructors is like fucking like hanging outside the classroom, and then like you basically like you have to go like request permission to like go use the bathroom. um and so like it was like probably like my first like couple of weeks, so everything was still like really scary there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what the fucking class was. I think it was over like the M16 or something stupid. So it was like one of those classes like you definitely needed to like pay attention to.
Yeah, right.
But like the day before that, one of my buddies, he went up, like he had to like go take a piss, right? And and like he told me like he got like fucked up for it. Like they have this thing called like incentive training, where it's
Uh-huh.
just like you getting like fucking hazed for like 20 fucking minutes. Like you're doing just like push-ups and like fucking crunches, and you're getting like fucking kicked and like punched and shit. And fucking anyways, he's telling me about that, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. Never doing that. So like I'm just trying to stay under the fucking radar. I'm not trying to like if I could go the entire fucking boot camp without like my drill instructors knowing my name, like that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, right.
So it's like I was fucking sitting there, and like I drink a lot of like chocolate milk at breakfast. Because
Yeah.
like we weren't like PT, like we weren't doing any like training or anything like that for the day. So I was like, okay, like yeah, I can be a like fat piece of shit and just drink some chocolate milk, So I'm like kind of lactose intolerant. Like I haven't gotten like diagnosed actually, but like if I eat like pizza, or like I have to be like really strategic if I'm like consuming dairy.
Yeah, right.
And like I just like wasn't thinking about that at all. I was just like chocolate milk, like anything that's like better than fucking water is
Yeah, right.
like fucking sick in my book. So I got chocolate milk for breakfast. Anyway, so I'm sitting in this class, and like I'm getting like like your stomach starts like rumbling, and like you start getting like
Yeah, right.
yeah. It was like I was sitting there, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was like just sitting there like fucking like like fucking trying to like clench my cheeks and like not fucking like not shit my pants. But then I was thinking, I was like, it's probably like just a fart. And
It's never a fart.
it wasn't. It was like it was like my first time like consuming like anything like milk or anything like that for a couple weeks. So like it was definitely it was a juicy fart for sure.
Did they let you get out of the class to at least go change?
No,
'Cause it
yeah,
probably
I
started
fucking
stinking in there.
I sat there the entire like 2.5 hours.
Did it stink or what?
I don't know, honestly.
That is awesome.
I was just like trying to focus, like I was trying to like not focus on my fucking wet fucking underwear. It's like and like
pretty hard to fucking pay attention to the course when you're sitting in a fucking puddle of pudding.
Yeah, no, and it's like you can like feel it like sloshing around too, and you're just like, gee. I think that was like the moment where I was like, what the fuck am I doing in my life? Like I fucked up coming here.
What's good though is at least it probably blended in with your camo pants.
Yeah.
There's no way you could like see like the fucking skid marks or anything. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I was last time I full on shit my pants, I was in college, and I had literally just housed a bunch of Taco Bell, and I was on my way to like my apartment had a pool complex. I was on the way to the hot tub with some chicks, and like I trusted a fart, and like as I was walking like into the pool facility, and then I was just like, oh, I was like, I gotta go home. they're like, what? Why? And they wouldn't let it go. So I was like, I shit my pants. So I had to tell these group of chicks that I shit my fucking pants.
Oh,
And then I had to go. And then I didn't even go back to the pool. Never talked to any of them again.
That
honestly,
is
like
awesome.
I would have, like, depending on like how bad the damage was, like I would have kept it to myself.
Oh, dude, I could feel it too. I was like, I can't get in this hot tub because what if like a floater comes out and they're like, where did that come from?
That's when you blame it on the fat chick. That's when you go like, oh, like it was you. Like I fucking like that's fucking disgusting. Like you fucking nasty bitch. Like
You pig.
you would be the fucking person that fucking shit in the fucking hot tub. Like
That's awesome. I know I was at at work actually, and I did the same thing where I trusted a fart. Never trust a fart. Never, folks at home, if you're listening, just know to never trust a fart.
no,
Yeah, Dude Wipes sponsor us.
Yeah, Dude Wipes. I love to shit my pants. Please sponsor us. Give us money. But yeah, like I trusted a fart, and I ended up making brown in my pants, and
cool.
to say the least, I fucking took my underwear off, stashed them at the bottom of the trash, and I went commando for the rest of the day. It was
Dude,
a
what
tough
you got to do?
Dude, that
It was a
fucking
tough
Yeah.
that happens, man. It happens. Sometimes you gotta
Happens
like
to the best of
sacrifice
us.
a fucking sock every once in a while, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that, you know. All right.
Oh shit. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, man. This has been hilarious. This will be out on Tuesday. If you don't follow him, I will tweet out his @. I think it's kind of long, isn't it? It's Kane's Cab Driver with a 3 instead of an E at the R.
Yep.
But yeah, CoKane, hilarious account. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on TikTok. I think besides me, you're the burner with the most amount of followers. No.
No,
I would say
there's
so.
probably a couple that have more than me.
I don't know, dude. 3,400 is a lot.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man. I'm at 30.
Because Wario lost his. A couple big people have lost their account, like Wario and Hoyts. I think Atticus might be next after you, right?
Yeah, I think so. Atticus, man,
Yeah.
he's a fucking beauty.
And then Yotes is right underneath him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Shout out
it's
the
another
boys.
beauty.
Yeah, three. Yeah, I mean, three of those 4 guys post on TikTok, so everyone start posting your tweets.
I guess I better get back on the horse, but
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah, right.
thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah,
We
thanks again,
appreciate
man.
it a lot.
Thanks.